just jumping on here to do a quick February. Hey Coco. I know you want to go outside. I am jumping on here to do a quick February recap because it is already the 7th of March and I didn't film this recap before the end of February. I'm now back from Dublin. Tomorrow we're headed to New York. I'm rushing to do a number of things: pack, clean up, film, edit. I don't want to take my laptop. Or do I want to take my laptop? No, I probably don't want to take my laptop because we are in and out quickly to New York. I thought I would just quickly hop on here and go through my February spending and then also go through my yearly planner. I definitely have not been looking at my yearly planner as closely as I should have. So this is a really good reminder to keep on track and just keep working at it. We're almost a quarter through the year. So I definitely want to keep on top of things and keep myself accountable. So if you don't want to hear anything about spending, please do skip. If you do want to stay on, my name is Caitlin and I am just creating some fun video content and seeing if I can grow a little community here on YouTube. Definitely let me know if you like seeing these monthly roundups. As I said, I just went to Dublin, Ireland, and I'm not going to include those costs here, but if you do want to know how much I spent on accommodation, flights, food, anything like that, let me know and I'm happy to do a video. Let's move on to the February roundup. Well, Coco is screaming in the background. I don't know what she's doing. It is almost 6 p.m. so we are fighting against some light. I moved downstairs because upstairs was a bit noisy and we had Coco screaming at me. On to clothing. Hi! This is going to be a very distracting video. So clothing, I overspent. I spent $2,780 on clothing. I am $900 over my budget. So my 2024 budget is meant to be $2,500. We're sitting at around $3,400 that I've already spent, but I am going to be returning probably a lot of it. I bought duplicate sizes and I just haven't fitted it on and I haven't tried on everything. I'm also waiting for about $300 to be credited back to my account, so we will need to follow up with that. On coffee shops, very proud of myself. I only spent $68. It does include a few of the Dublin coffee shops that I went to, so I am within budget. My monthly goal is $82. My overall 2024 budget is $1,000, so we are around $217 in the green. Yay! Electronics and software, I didn't spend anything. I think I might group my electronics and software into subscriptions because for subscriptions I have spent $192 this month. The reason that it's so high is I actually subscribed to Canva and I decided to take on a Canva license mainly so that I could edit and create cool thumbnails for YouTube and other things. That is definitely up. I am in the negative now on subscriptions. I estimated $200, but if I combine it with electronics and software, I've got $1,200 allocated. So that kind of puts me back in the green, but just something to be mindful of for subscriptions. I do have, what subscriptions do I have? I do have a subscription to that skincare app to identify clean products. I also have a subscription to Apple storage, so my iCloud, not iCloud, my Google storage, and I should actually check on that. I also have a subscription to something else, so I definitely need to think and look that up. Then on entertainment, we did go to movies in February. We went twice. Did we go twice or once? No, we went once. We went to go watch movies and it was $17 for tickets. And then on personal care, I did spend a little bit more. I spent around $290 on personal care. That brings us to a total of $380 for personal care. I have $1,000 budget, so we're still good. We're still in the green. It's obviously only the second month. It's not ideal. I still have $600 to stay within my budget, but I am proud. I didn't buy any makeup at the duty free. We went to this really cool store. I think it was called James Thomas was, I think, the store. It was very similar to, I guess, a how do I describe? It had all the luxury brands in the store. So we went there and they had a massive makeup cosmetic section and I saw the new Prada Beauty and I really wanted to buy something from there. I couldn't figure out Prada Beauty is clean. I think they're vegan. I'm not too sure, but I just couldn't find a lot of information on the products, so I didn't buy anything, but I was tempted. I really was tempted. but go me. I'm very proud that I didn't buy anything. Then on to spas and massages. I definitely treated myself. So this also includes my nails. I went twice to get my nails in February, and then I also did a pedicure. And then did I get a massage? No, I got a facial. Yes, I got a facial. So I am averaging around $400 this month with spas, massages, beauty. So I'm definitely potentially going to be over my 2024 budget, which is $1,500. I have only $700 left, which isn't ideal. I need to cut back on something, but it's good to know where I'm sitting at. Subscriptions I already mentioned where we're at. So we're not looking too bad in the negative for clothing as well as subscriptions, but I think I'm going to combine that with electronics. Then looking at my planner. So for the year, just to remind myself, my word is possibility. And looking at my Q1 goals, I wanted to take a trip by myself, which I've done. I want to post every week on YouTube. I have been really consistent with that, which is amazing. I'm sticking to trying to post every Tuesday. So thank you for sticking around and listening and subscribing if you are a returning subscriber. I definitely need to get better at my evening and morning routine. It's not there. I am definitely falling behind. I can sense it in my energy. I'm not getting up at a good hour. I'm not eating very well. I'm not exercising. After New York, I need to kick myself into gear and get better at getting up in the morning, getting an exercise. Work has been crazy, so I've definitely been skipping my lunch hour. I'm not taking as good a care of myself. I'm very tired. I was very flushed earlier. Traveling also makes it really hard. All the excuses, but we are going to get better at our morning and evening routine. That is a key focus for me in Q1. It's now March. That is Q1, so I need to be focusing on that. I've been saving, which I'm very proud of. I said save 20% on my paycheck. I've actually moved a lot more, so that is really good. I'm very happy with that. In March, what specifically do I want to look at? So I have already started looking at Q2 goals. So for Q2, I really want to redesign my website. I want to start creating coffee guides. I've already created a LA one, and then I think I created a New York one. I'm going to be creating a Dublin one, and then I'm going to be trying to post that monthly on my website. So for Q2, I definitely am going to be redesigning my website. It's going to be focusing on coffee content. It's going to be following my Freckles and Flat White Instagram. If you didn't know, I do have a coffee Instagram. It's called Freckles and Flat Whites. So you can go and follow me on Instagram. I'm also Freckles and Flat White on TikTok. So focusing on coffee. I'm also traveling to Paris in the beginning of April, which I'm so excited about. And then I need to organize all my photos and video. That is key Q2 focus. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go into March. So for February, I said work on my morning and evening routine. Did not do that. Cook a new meal a month. That I think I did do that. Yes, I did. I made this really yummy TikTok recipe. It is a one-pot chicken with cauliflower. It has red peppers. It has cream cheese. It's very kind of Tuscany inspired. So I did make a new meal. I also found a healthier version of a Caesar salad, which I wanted to make today, but we're not going to make it today. It's replacing some of the mayonnaise with yogurt, which is great. I did say reorganize my space and declutter. That was mainly my office. So my office, I reorganized, I decluttered. The spare room needs to be a key focus. So maybe for March, we need to do that. So for March, I think my top priority is going to be improve my morning and evening routine. Then I want to focus on my health, so health and fitness, and then I'm going to need to get this room sorted. So I actually need to do a proper, almost like a proper deep clean, proper deep clean of each room. This also includes cupboards. I want to wipe down all the kitchen counters, kitchen cupboards, reorganize. So that's going to be a big one because my parents are coming at the end of March. So I need to get that prepped. And we have 2 weeks. So my top priorities for March is to continue to improve my morning and evening routine, focus on my health and fitness, get into a better routine where I am exercising or moving my body every day, and then a proper deep clean of each room. Obviously including this room. I need to set this up for my parents. I can't have piles here. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on in March. And Coco's tail, what do you do? Well, Coco is behind you. Let's show you. Hey, Coco. Oh no, don't. Okay, just sit there. I'm gonna end my video here. It was super quick. Hopefully you got a sense of everything I spent in February. I'm just trying to hold myself accountable and be more mindful of spending and not overspending. So thank you for following along. Oh, am I a little bit lopsided? I am going to try and focus on my March goals and try and get better at my morning and evening routine, and definitely focus on my health. I really want to get better. I was so fit in October and now I ran, I want to say, not even 3Ks. Bless you. I didn't even run 3Ks yesterday and I was exhausted. It's probably the jet lag. We weren't eating that bad in Ireland, but you're not eating, you know, you're not making homemade meals. You're more conscious of what you cook when you cook at home. So we were kind of eating okay, but I definitely need to get better at making meals at home and being more health conscious and just kind of picking things that are better for my body so I don't feel so sluggish and tired. I want to have all the energy. So that is those are my goals for March. Thank you for following along. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead and I will see you next week for a new video.